Well, like I said, guys, I don't know what's going on tonight, but here we are for part 3. Again, this is my dragon blood firefish breeding tank. Oh, there's my very large super red brissonose. I've got some albino dragon bloods in here, firefish. Good portion of the ones in here are female. This is my pride and joy. This is my big dragon blood. He's the male, is siring most of my children right now. We do have the other males. We are going to start experimenting with color. I just wanted to use him first just to start getting an idea of what kind of color we can get from him. We did experiment with this Valsenaria. As you can see, we were told that the peacocks are less aggressive with it, but that's a wise tale, I think. Because as you can see, they've been munching it. We just put a few strains in here just to see if we could get them to let us keep some plants. Because there are a lot of benefits to the plants being in the tank, obviously. But dragon bloods 1, plants 0. Yeah, I would bet you are the biggest culprit, aren't you? Okay. So in here, we have our white cloud minnows and a huge snail population. A lot of these are going to be culled this week. We have some friends that have requested them at our Greater Portland Aquarium Society, so I'm going to take them a bunch. There are perks to being a member of our groups. You have a great bunch of people that do a great deal of different species and whatnot, so if you need snails, you need this, you need that. A lot of times we help each other out. Horse trading, whatever, back and forth, take care of each other. And in here, more heavily planted, but that's the main focus. This the one was being a naughty boy, so he's now got a tank all to himself. He's gorgeous. We love him. So to finish off the tour tonight, guys, sorry about the take you on down to the tanks we have set up down here. Our fish room is starting to take shape. We got all the old flooring up now, and we're going to start doing but this tank's got a lot. This one is my blue rice fish half-beak tank. And this one got a lot of benefit from the sale as well. These are those little blue rice fish again. As you guys can see, if you have watched my other video, they've colored up quite a bit since the last video. And then our half beaks. Let me see if I can get this light on for you guys. Show you what my wife's got going on here. Part of being in the group of Greater Portland Aquarium Society, like I said, you end up with weird stuff. But my wife, at the last meeting, Mr. Roger and his son Andy had axolotls breed, and he had a bunch of excess. I don't think you guys are going to be able to see him though. Maybe this guy. So we got a bunch of these, there you go. A bunch of these itty bitty axolotls that we've been feeding live brine shrimp, and we have different worm cultures. But they're only about 1/8 of an inch, if that. Just tiny little guys. They've all hatched. We didn't think we were going to have them all hatch. All 21 eggs hatched, so we're going to have an abundance of these guys here soon. We've already got them different trays because I'm pretty quick here. I guess once they start growing legs and whatnot, they tend to become quite aggressive with one another, rip limbs off and everything else, so we're not going to let it get to that point. Anyway, I this tank I'm going to show you over here, we did add some plants, but I will tell you, we had to take our other big light off of it for right now. This tank has been having a major green water problem. So we're just running the one little LED just so we don't kill our plants. But it's a shame because this tank is gorgeous when it's not this way. This is our Shelly Signatus tank. And we are starting to get some activity in here. Starting to show signs of breeding going on. Wish I could show you. I did have videos on this before, and it will get back to being normal again, but I'm not even going to bother tonight, guys, because you can't see any of the plants or the fish anyway. We have a major scud. That's the only benefit of the green water is we have a huge scud population in there now. Now I'll show you non-plant or fish, but some of our take, unless she turned off the well, she turned them off. I will do that in another video. Yeah, here we go. But these were all we got from there. Whole bunch of Anubias. That's one tank. And then these were a bunch of like little starter plants and Rotella we got on here. My wife, being the ever clever that she is, as she was putting each one in case we forget the name of one, she put all their names here for us. But we've got a ton of extra plants that we're gonna start filtering into the tanks. We got our 240 that eventually we're gonna set up. That's one side, and then she got all this like guppy grass, hornwort type stuff. Octopus, I think she called it. And I do apologize, guys. I am not the best with plant names and whatnot. But I'm going to turn the tank on this. We did get this cool log, and we got a bunch of spiderwood as well. This is my favorite of all the plants we got. This bright red. She's calling this one a crypt Verditai red. I've been instructed that I have to come down and study these every day. My wife is a fanatic about details. You'd swear she does work for Intel, but I think it's so freaking cute. Look at here. She takes this and puts it way over there to let you know this is that plant. Anyway. But guys, love your fish. I appreciate y'all. When you're watching my videos, if you could, please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions ever, as always, just leave me a comment. My wife or I will get back to you and try to answer your questions as fast as possible. I will be doing a video probably Thursday or Friday night. We're going to be picking up the plants, so I'm going to give you a precursor for the old Greater Portland Aquarium Society meeting and the giant auction. I will give you a preview of what you can expect to be there because we're in charge of getting it all ready. So anyway, as always, love your fish. And this is Kenny Edwards with Daniken Aquatics. Have a great night, guys.